Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday, everybody, and welcome to Starry Tarot. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. All of my donation information can be found at the top of the chat and in the body of the message. I have 3 different types of readings I can offer you. I also offer mediumship readings. Hello, Lorraine. Hi, Cassie. And hi, AR. Welcome and thank you for the subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you all are having a great day today. It's a beautiful day over here, for sure. All right, so we have yet to receive a donation, so we can jump right on into a game for the chance to win a free reading if anybody is interested. We need at least 3 people to play the game. The game is really, really simple. I'm just going to pull a random major arcana card, and whoever guesses correctly will be the winner, or closest to. Whoever guesses right on the money or closest to will be the winner. Let me know in the chat if you are interested in playing a game for the chance to win a free reading. Let me know, let me know. Cassie is interested. Lorraine is interested. All right. And Lorraine guesses number 4. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull the random card. Hi, Liz. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. One guess only, AR. One guess only. Thank you. Okay, so Miss Lorraine, guess number 4. Liz R, guess number 11. AR, also guess number 11. Kristen guesses number... Hi, Kristen. How are you, love? Kristen guesses number 21. And Cassie guesses number 7. All right, we have a winner. Congratulations, Cassie. You are the winner. You were super freaking close. I ended up pulling Strength, which is number 8. And Cassie guessed number 7, which is just 1 digit away from 8, if my math is not failing me right now. Sorry about that. 1 minute left on the washing machine. It was driving me bananas. I was on the phone with medical stuff earlier, and you know how much fun that is. I could hardly hear myself think when I was on the phone when I had this washing machine going in the background. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing laundry tonight. I was going to do some laundry tonight while I was doing my live stream, but it's just way too loud sometimes. Congratulations to Miss Cassie. Congrats, Cassie. Cassie would like a general reading for September. All right, Cassie, you got it. And Cassie, what's your sign again? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What can Cassie anticipate for the month of September? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What can Cassie anticipate for the month of September? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What can Cassie anticipate for the month of September? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What can Cassie anticipate for the month of September? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What can Cassie anticipate for the month of September? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What can Cassie anticipate for the month of September? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What can Cassie anticipate for the month of September? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What can Cassie anticipate for the month of September? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What can Cassie anticipate for the month of September? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What can Cassie anticipate for the month of September? And today we are using the Mars Power Tarot deck by Charlie Quintero. She's a really cool artist on Etsy. Okay, we have the High Priestess reversed, 7 of Swords reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Pentacles, and Strength reversed. Cassie, did you tell me that you were moving soon, or that there was a move planned for you soon, or was that somebody else? September is going to be okay. I feel like this is with the High Priestess reverse. The High Priestess reverse is striking out on one's own. You're moving at the end of August, okay. The High Priestess reverse is literally kind of like the moving card. It's striking, but it's really striking out on one's own. I don't know if that's really what you're doing here, if you're moving with your family, or if you're moving with a partner, or if you're doing this on your own. It looks like you're doing this on your own. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And it can feel very scary. It can feel very scary sometimes, moving away from what you're used to. Even if it's a place that you're familiar with, if it's somewhere you haven't been in a while, things change, places change, and I'm moving on my own family, and your family is there. Okay. Okay, all right, that makes sense here with this Three of Pentacles. I do see it feeling a little overwhelming at first with the Strength reverse card. I do. But I think that's just, jeez Louise, sorry, this washing machine, I swear, it's almost done. It will feel overwhelming at first. It will. But I feel like that's just the energy of the first month. I feel like you're going to meet people really quickly. I think you're going to find either a job or maybe you're going to school. But there's something about interacting with others really well here with this Three of Pentacles and working really well fundamentally with others, which can be a struggle in and of itself. So that's good. And I feel like overall this move is in your best interests for sure. I don't want to say that you're moving away from anything or anyone in particular, but I feel like the people around you and the situations around you are just going to be a lot more real with this Seven of Swords reversed. I don't feel like, I'm not saying that you're like running away from anything at all. That's not what I'm saying at all. And even if you are, that's totally fine. But I'm sensing that the interactions you're going to have with people are going to be a lot more genuine. This Three of Pentacles and Seven of Swords reversed, but I do see it being kind of a speed bump at first. Also with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Pentacles reversed I'm seeing very similarly as the Strength reversed card. Feelings of overwhelm. There's going to be a lot to do. A move is a huge thing. And there's lots of things to take care of beforehand, during, and after. And it can be very overwhelming, but you absolutely have the strength and the fortitude. Even if you feel like you might not at certain points, you absolutely do have the strength and fortitude necessary in order to keep going forward here and to do well in this new place. Don't be afraid to ask others for help or assistance anytime. Thank you. Wow. I feel like I have a sense of peace and serenity over here now. Don't be afraid to ask others for assistance, for help in any way. I feel like people are going to be pretty readily available for you at this time with the Three of Pentacles. And sometimes, are we for real? Sorry, this washing machine. Hope it's not bothering you guys as much as it's bothering me, because it's really bothering me. Okay, finally done. Thank you, God. Okay. I feel like it will be. There's no doubt that it's going to feel stressful, overwhelming at times, but your guides are saying that this is the best direction for you. This is the best direction for you. This is a good move forward. This is practical, it makes sense, and I feel that it will be restorative in healing connections with others, okay? And building new connections with that Three of Pentacles. All right, Cassie. Thank you so much for being here, and congrats on your win, love. again, congratulations, congratulations. You're number one. All right, let's see. Okay. Hey Tiana, how are you doing, girl? I hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well today. I think this is only. No, actually, I was using this deck when I was in Paris, so I used it quite a few times, I think, in July. But I have been using this deck for my own personal readings and my own personal card pulls. I love this deck so much. It really reminds me, oh, it's starting to, the print on the box is starting to wear off. Been using it a lot, traveling with it and stuff. I love this deck. I do love this deck. I'm doing all right today, Lorraine. Thank you. I'm doing okay. I can't complain. No complaints. I went down to the beach today. It's really, really sunny and really pretty. Went down to the beach and tried to kind of meditate, but it's Sunday, so there are a lot of people out. And I think I've told you guys, I know I live in California. I live on the beach, but I live in the coldest part of California. I live up in Northern California. So even today, it's like maybe 70, if that, 70 degrees. But it's really sunny. You're so welcome, Cassie. You are very welcome, love. It's very sunny, and so there's lots of people out, which also means I can't do grocery shopping because all the surfers take up the grocery shopping parking. But anyway, I'm just kind of wishing today was a Monday for that reason. But then I was like, Sophie, don't be so antisocial. And I wasn't being antisocial, but then I saw some kid feeding the squirrels. Hi, Jessica. How are you doing, love? Sorry, just talking about beach life down here at the beach. I saw some kid feeding the squirrels, and they're little ocean squirrels. They're little beach bunnies and beach squirrels, and this is a really like delicate ecosystem. And this girl was feeding this squirrel, and her mom was watching. It was just like, oh, like that's all good. I almost said something, but I didn't want to be that lady. But I live here. I know like it's not cute. That's the sad thing is it's not cute. Like it's not okay to feed the squirrels. They have their own diet and they can go crazy too. Like I remember once I was down there with Steven. Y'all know Steven, my buddy Steven, he comes on here. We went down there a few months ago and there was this squirrel that was like doing a mating call towards him. He was like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr." He really likes Steven, the squirrel. But I was afraid that those squirrels were actually going to attack the girl. That's what I was more concerned with, is she was having a Snow White moment. And I'm just like, come on, like people need to have it. Yes, they need to keep it healthy. Girl, you read my mind. They need to have a healthy fear of people too. Precisely. I've been watching a lot of YouTube shorts of people saving little baby deers, and it's always women that are about my age. And of course, I would have a Snow White moment too if I caught a small fawn. But then, like, there's this one video of this girl, she caught this fawn from under her car, which is really sweet. And it's just a little baby. And you see her grab it, and it just is like, me. And then she just goes, oh my God. And you see the mom just come bucking. Like, there is no stronger power in the world than a mother's love, like, in anywhere in nature. That's the other thing, too, is deer are getting deer and coyote are getting so comfortable with humans. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but they're starting to breed with dogs, which is making them more docile. I was in the Mojave last year, and I have a video of it. Coyote came up to me in the parking lot. It must have been about 10 feet away. And he looked like he just wanted to talk. He looked like he just wanted me, like, trust me, I'm not getting close to Coyote, but we just, like, stared at each other. And I had the door open. I was like, I'm going to get in this car. Like, if he runs, and he was just, like, strolling around. I'm like, oh, my God. Deer are the same way. Deer are getting really comfortable with people and humans. They're getting smarter, I feel, at least when I lived in a La Foresty area. There were a lot of deer around there. I found they were getting smarter with cars, but I'm like, please fear me. They used to come into our backyard when I lived in a valley, and they used to try and come up to me, and I'd be like, no, like I'm nice, but please, like I'm not like all the other ones. Like you gotta have a healthy fear of humans. Like I'm scared of humans. Like, you should be scared of them too. I was chased by a squirrel once, and after that, the apartment complex started putting poison out. Aw. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, they can get really, really crazy. Squirrels, raccoons, any little creature. Yeah, exactly. If they get too cozy with people, then they start killing the population. Ooh. And they would never do that here, Jessica, because it's a nature area. But I feel like I don't want to feel like a Karen or anything. But the city hall is just literally right next door to my house. I could go down there tomorrow and just say, you might want to put up some signs, because I didn't want to say anything, but there's kids just feeding squirrels down there, and I was afraid she's gonna get attacked, this little kid. And the mom was taking a video, and they're not from around here, obviously, and that's cool. And they need to know, they need to have a sign posted so people like me don't have to say anything, because I don't want to get involved. They're having their Sunday afternoon. I don't want to ruin their day. That's not my attitude. Not my vibe. All right, so we still haven't received any donations, so we can jump into. Oh my goodness. So we can jump into another game for the chance to win a free reading, free mini reading if anyone is interested. All right. Let's get into it. I will pull a random card here. All right, Tiana guesses number 16, Liz guesses number 9, Lorraine guesses number 20, and Jessica guesses the Hierophant, which is number 5. All right, let's see. I think we have a winner. Yep, we have a winner. Congratulations to Liz R. I ended up pulling Justice, which is number 11 in the deck. And Liz R, you guessed number 9. Congratulations to Liz R. And we also just received a donation from Miss Denise. How are you doing, Denise? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for your donation. So as always, priority donations always take, well, donations always take priority. So Miss Denise, you will be first. Oops, let's see. Yes, then it's R. All right, let's get into this. Thank you so much for your donation, Denise. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. I need some hydration. Well, I get hired with American Airlines as a flight attendant. Not sure if I asked this question yet. You asked if Delta Airlines had their eye on you as a flight attendant. You did not ask if American Airlines wants to hire you as a flight attendant. So if you're looking at both companies, then no, I have not asked that question. Let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Denise get hired as a flight attendant with American Airlines? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Denise get hired as a flight attendant with American Airlines? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Denise get hired as a flight attendant with American Airlines? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Denise get hired as a flight attendant with American Airlines? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Denise get hired as a flight attendant with American Airlines? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Denise get hired as a flight attendant with American Airlines? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Denise get hired as a flight attendant with American Airlines? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Denise get hired as a flight attendant with American Airlines? Those messengers and spirit guides will Denise get hired as a flight attendant with American Airlines. Those messengers and spirit guides will Denise get hired as a flight attendant with American Airlines. Sticky cards. Like the gloss on these cards is like kind of sticky. You have an interview tomorrow with American. Good luck, girl. Not like I think you need it, but let's see. The Chariot. King of Wands reversed. Five of Swords reversed. Seven of Wands reversed. Ooh, and the Devil reversed. It doesn't look good, girl. It's not looking good, especially with the Devil reverse. The Devil is usually the employer. And it looks like they might not want to go forward with you, unfortunately. Seven of Wands reversed, feeling that that they don't want to take you on. Seven of Wands is feeling that I don't hate putting it this way, but this is what it is, feeling that something is worth defending, something's worth keeping on. It's not that they don't think you're worthy, it's just that they don't feel that you're quite a good fit with them for whatever reason. And I kind of feel like they're a little unfair. I kind of feel like you wouldn't want to work with them with this King of Wands reverse. I feel like they have a difficult hiring process and difficult people behind that hiring process that might be unfairly judgmental or have their own reasons for why, maybe they are trying to offer the job to someone else. Like, honestly, it feels a little crooked here. And it feels like something that with the Chariot right here, I feel like you would even get a sense that you wouldn't want to work with them. I'm getting a feeling with this Chariot. I feel like you would have the interview and you'd be like, okay, no, this is not, I didn't get a good feeling with them. I didn't get a good feeling about I know, and that's why it's difficult asking those questions, but go anyway, of course, go anyway, do it, because and that's the thing, is interviews are important. Each one is practice, and even if you don't, I talk about this all the time, even if you don't get the job, an interview itself is work and takes a lot of skill sets and a lot of practice to do right. So absolutely go, get a sense as to why you do or do not want to work with them. I'm getting a sense that you're not going to work with them and that you're just going to move on with the Chariot. Five of Swords reversed, that you're just going to lay down your sword and be like, I don't think I want to work with them. But you at least, you at least want to get an idea of what other companies are like, get an idea of, the interview process with other places. And it looks like we just received a few different donations. So definitely, and I will add you all in just a moment, so when I finish this reading. So definitely go, Denise. Definitely go. Like I said, take it all as practice. Get a better idea. It'll give you a better idea of, what different airline companies are like. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. You definitely do want to, give other places a shot. But that is what I'm seeing, okay? And that's just current energies. Those can always change, okay? Thank you so much, Denise. Thank you. Hello, Anila. How are you, love? So we just received quite a few donations. We received one from Anila, but we received one before that from somebody. I need to know what your name is. Somebody made a donation and I don't know what your name is. So we got a mystery donation, and then we have Miss Anila. Angela, yes, I'm still open, girl. I actually just started, so if you want to get in on this, you absolutely can. Let me start this list. Got Liz R next, and then we have mystery person. If you make a donation, I need to know what your username is. Thank you so much. Otherwise, I don't know who you are and I can't read for you. And Adriana, thank you so much, Adriana, for your donation, love. Thank you. All right. So I'm just going to refer to that person as mystery person. Liz R, thank you so much for being here. Congrats on your win, Liz R. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Anila, I'll leave my question here. I'll come back and watch it, whether that's when you do it or you do it a timestamp. Okay, Anila, no problem. No problem. And I'll definitely call your name. Absolutely. I'll call your name for 3 minutes. If I don't hear from you, then I'll do a timestamp. No problem. Liz would like to, and what is yours? Okay, great. Thank you, Anila. Am I going to hear from Dimitri anytime soon? Okay, Liz, soon is not a term that I can answer in tarot because time is relative. I don't know what your idea of soon is. I need a time frame. Do you want to know if you're going to hear from Dimitri within a month? Do you want to know if you'll hear from him in a week, a few days, a year? What time frame are you looking for with hearing from Dimitri? And I also don't know how long the two of you haven't been talking. That's the other thing. I don't need to know necessarily, but I do need to know a time frame. Will you hear from him again? Period. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Liz hear from Dimitri again? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Liz hear from Dimitri again? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Liz hear from Dimitri again? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Liz hear from Dimitri again? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Liz hear from Dimitri again? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Liz hear from Dimitri again? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Liz hear from Dimitri again? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Liz hear from Dimitri again? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Liz hear from Dimitri again? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Liz hear from Dimitri again? Mark, you're the mystery person. Thank you so much for your donation. Yeah, I just need to know your username when you make a donation. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, Liz. The Wheel of Fortune reversed, Seven of Cups reversed, Two of Swords, Five of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles reversed. It does not look good, Liz. I'm really sorry. The first card, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. It is literally not within your future, and he has no plans of reaching out. I don't know if there's some kind of, if he blocked you and you can't reach out to him, but there is a lot of conflict between the two of you or within him in regards to reaching out to you with the Five of Wands. I feel like he doesn't want to put the work in to reach out to you with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I feel like I don't want to say it, but I feel like he might be done in a lot of ways. I don't know how long it's been since the two of you guys spoke, but I don't see it happening in the near future, at least not in the near future. Seven of Cups reversed. He's avoiding making any solid romantic decisions in his life right now, or any relational. It doesn't even have to be romantic, and just be decisions about any interpersonal relationships. Thank you for your donation, Angela. I'll add you to the list. Yeah, I see him in a place of confusion right now where he's stuck and he's not moving forward. The energies could change, Liz. The energies could change here, but as it stands right now, I don't see him having any, I don't feel or sense him having any plans of reaching out to you at this time. Okay? I'm sorry about that, Liz. There might be a reason for it. With this Wheel of Fortune reversed, your guides might be trying to prevent the two of you from talking to one another. I've absolutely seen that. If two people really aren't meant to be together, your angels will try to protect you from them. So that might be what's going on here, because I didn't get their blessing regarding him. But I mean, I didn't ask for it, but they'll often give it if it's there. That is what I'm seeing. Thank you very much, Liz. Thank you, thank you. I hope I brought you some clarity. Mark, thank you so much for your donation, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. And then we have Miss Angela Alonso. Will I hear from my ex Roxy soon? Mark, okay, so I don't know if you just heard the last reading, and that's okay if you missed out on it. The term soon is something that a tarot reader cannot answer. Soon is different. Time is relative on this plane of existence, and it's relative to each of us as humans. Soon to you could be 3 days, or it could be 6 months, or it could be a year. I need a time frame. Will you hear from Roxy within so many days or months? What time frame are you looking at? And if I could also get your sign and Roxy's sign, I would really appreciate that. Thank you. How many months? Like 6 months, 3 months? Do you want to do 6 months? Six is fine? Okay. All right. And for... Okay, so Adriana, that's... Okay, $9.99 and 10. Okay, so that's... Thank you so much for your super chat donations, Angela and Adriana. Thank you, love. So, let me post... So the super chat options are a little higher because straight up YouTube takes 30% of all super chats, which kind of is lame. So $10 is we can do like a 7-card reading for $10. If a 10-card reading is $14.14, if you want to add to that, you can. If not, that's totally cool too. We can just do we can do a 7-card reading if you'd like. Thank you very much. She is an Aries. Okay, and you are a Capricorn. All right, Mark. Let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will Mark here from Roxy within the next 6 months. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will Mark here from Roxy within the next 6 months. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will Mark here from Roxy within the next 6 months. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will Mark here from Roxy within the next 6 months. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will Mark here from Roxy within the next 6 months. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will Mark here from Roxy within the next 6 months. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will Mark here from Roxy within the next 6 months. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will Mark here from Roxy within the next 6 months. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will Mark here from Roxy within the next 6 months. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides will Mark here from Roxy within the next 6 months. Nine of Wands reversed. 5 of Wands. Yeah, I mean, it's 5 of the Hanged Man. 2 of Swords. Okay. 8 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So I just answered a very similar question for the last person. Liz asked if someone was going to reach out to her ever, that she didn't give me a time frame. And we got, in her spread, we got both the 2 of Swords and the 5 of Wands in her spread as well. That's conflict. That's confusion. I feel that Roxy's energy is very similar to the energy that I picked up from Liz's person. She is weary. She is, I feel like she is, I believe you're new here, Mark. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being part of the channel. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Forewarning, I am brutally honest. I will never sugarcoat anything. I have no reason to. My whole point of doing this channel is to just bring clarity and the truth to people. The truth sets you free. I don't think she's going to reach out. I sincerely do not see her reaching out to you within the next 6 months. I see very similar energy to the last person. with this. She's very conflicted and very confused. Furthermore, she's very weary. She's very tired of the connection. She feels that it's over, at least in terms of her energy. It was taking too much of her energy, the connection that was with this Nine of Wands reversed, and she's had a change of heart with the Hanged Man. There might even be another person involved at this point with the Two of Swords as well. I think there might be another person that's taking up her space. She's seeing things from a different perspective. Her eyes are open in some new way, and she's not willing to put in the work for your with the connection that you guys had with the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Now, I don't know how long it's been since the two of you have been out of contact, but I do think she's moved on in a big way. I truly think there is another person. I do think there's a third party involved at this point with the Two of Swords. And I think her energy has shifted there, unfortunately. So that is what I am seeing for you, Mark. Please bear in mind, though, a couple of things. These are all general current energies. This is just what she's feeling at this time. Also, our angels work on the other side to help us be with the people, help us be with the person we're supposed to be with, and to keep us away from people who they feel are not good for us. That might be a little bit of what's going on here. They may be trying to work things from the other side, and they may be trying to work out things from the other side to prevent her from contacting you, because the energy I'm getting from your angels and your ancestors is stay away. She's not a good one for you. Okay. But I can't tell you what to do, okay? Please take that information, and take it with what you will. And I wish you all the very best, no matter what direction you decide to go. Okay? Thank you very much, Mark. Thank you. All right, now I need to redo this whole list. Okay. Oops. And I believe we also just received a donation from Matt. Thank you so much, Matt, for your donation. All right, Anila. Thank you very much, love, for your donation. And you already posted your question. So appreciated. Thank you. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Kat. Hello, Chaya. There is no free list. If you would like a free reading, we play games for the chance to win a free reading when we are through with donations. Best time to get a free reading is usually right at the beginning of the live stream, so click your notification bell. That's usually the best way of getting a free reading. Thank you. All right, Anila, thank you so much for being here and for your donation. Thank you for posting your question. And thank you for the additional donation, Angela. Thank you, thank you. All right. Anila, you would like to know, what are Jabbar's intentions towards me? What does he want from me? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jabbar's intentions towards Anila? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jabbar's intentions towards Anila? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jabbar's intentions towards Anila? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jabbar's intentions towards Anila? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jabbar's intentions towards Anila? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jabbar's intentions towards Anila? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jabbar's intentions towards Anila? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jabbar's intentions towards Anila? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jabbar's intentions towards Anila? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Jabbar's intentions towards Anila? Page of Pentacles reversed. Two of Wands reversed. Four of Wands. Ace of Cups. And the High Priestess. Okay. So he does want to keep you as his wife with this Four of Wands right in the center. He does. And I think I've said this before. He does love you. He does. With this Ace of Cups. He does have love for you. That I can't deny. But we've talked, it's interesting. Oh my God, I don't know what this N means for the Four of Wands. I think her girlfriend's name, the artist of the of this deck, I think her girlfriend's name is N. And that's why I always wondered why there was an N at the top of this Four of Wands. But I'm thinking narcissist. Narcissistic love. He does have love for you. He does want to be a family with you. He does have a cup of love for you. But in as much as he is able to love, thank you for your donation, Fernando. Thank you. He wants things on his own terms with this Page of Pentacles reversed and the Two of Wands reversed. But he does want things to get better. He doesn't want you to be unhappy all the time. But he doesn't understand that in order for you to be happy and feel comfortable in this connection, he can't have things only on his own terms. Period. It's narcissistic love. He does want you. He does want you as his wife. He does want this to be a partnership. We got the Four of Wands right in the center, the Ace of Cups. But he is got a wandering eye with this Two of Wands reversed. I feel like he feels that it's okay to have affections for multiple people. It's not, and when I say, it's not even affections, it's just wandering eye. I think, and that's what I think it is. I think it's like, well, I feel deeply for Anila, so if I have a wandering eye for other women, it's fine because I don't feel deeply for them like I do for her. That's how his mind is warped into thinking. It's like his mind has manipulated him into thinking a certain way, and he just wants things on his own terms with this Page of Pentacles reversed. I don't think he sincerely wants you. I don't think he sincerely wants you to I don't think he sincerely wants to foster your dreams of being independent with this Page of Pentacles reversed. He doesn't want you to be an independent woman with your own money. I'll tell you that. If he's telling you that he's encouraging your dreams, I think he's being a liar. I think what he really wants is for you to be a wifey at home and a mom in a very traditional way, and for him to act how he wants and be the provider. But he wants the money in his hands too, with this Page of Pentacles reversed. So, as always, Anila, tread very, very carefully. Tread very, very carefully with this guy. And continue to focus on you and know what's best for you. Okay? And know that this guy needs help, and it's through no fault of your own. No fault of your own. Thank you very, very much, Anila. I really appreciate you, and I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're doing better each day. Thank you very, very much. Adriana, thank you for your donation, Adriana. Adriana made a donation for $9.99. All right, so let's get into the card camp here. Adriana, thank you so much for your donation, Adriana. There she is. What does my coworker RC think of me? Yeah, I'm an Aries. Is it a guy, Aquarius? I'm an Aries. I'm interested in building a friendship dynamic and would like to become friends with their group. Oh, so this isn't a romance thing. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does RC think of Adriana? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does RC think of Adriana? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does RC think about Adriana? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does RC think about Adriana? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does RC think about Adriana? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does RC think about Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what does RC think about Adriana? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what does RC think about Adriana? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what does RC think about Adriana? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what does RC think about Adriana? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what does RC think about Adriana? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what does RC think about Adriana? He's a guy, but I'm not looking for anything romantic with him. Okay. He's an Aquarius, so that's a good thing. They're difficult, Aquarius guys. The Emperor reversed, Eight of Cups, the Moon reversed, Seven of Wands, Three of Wands, King of Pentacles, and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, that makes perfect sense here. The Moon reversed. He hardly knows you. He doesn't really, because he hardly knows you, and please correct me if I'm wrong, do you guys talk a lot, or how well does he know you? Because I feel like he hardly even knows you with the Moon reversed right in the center here. I think he thinks of you as a coworker with this Knight of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. A lot of pentacles here. He definitely thinks of you in a work context. Do you guys like chat about things a lot that are outside of a work context, or does he? I feel like he doesn't observe. He's not the type to observe people from afar that deeply. He's kind of, especially if he's the kind of guy who's got a big friend group. You kind of get preoccupied in that. You don't really notice people that much outside of that friend group. It's always been very, as an Aquarius, for some reason, it's always been very difficult for me to get into friend groups and to have a friend group. And I've noticed that when people are in them, they tend to be in their own world. And because they have this solid group of people that they can, that are mirrors for them, it's really, really healthy. It is actually very healthy to have a good friend group, so long as they're good. Yeah, we don't know each other too well, but was looking for the possibility of a friendship. Yeah, the possibility's there. The possibility's there. He's just got to get to know you better. You've really got to start talking to him more and get to know him more so that he can get to know you more. And that's what I'm seeing here with this Three of Wands too, is he needs to see you. He hasn't really seen you. He doesn't know who you are. The Emperor reversed. But this is really, the Moon reverse tells me everything I need to know is what I think would be best. It's totally, absolutely possible to make him a friend of yours, but you've got to talk to him more. And don't be shy. And especially if there's no romantic feelings there should be no shyness. Just talk to him, get to know him. There's obviously some reason why you want to be friends with him, so you might know him a little better than he knows you. You might have been, I'm sure you've been observing him from afar at your work, which is something again, that's a very feminine thing to do. I find that men don't really do that as much as women or gay guys. Gay guys do that a lot too, I find. Like looking at other people at work and just kind of observing them, where I find like men or people in touch with their divine masculine kind of don't really do that. Don't really do the spy thing. I'm not saying like spying or anything, but like they don't really look up too much, especially at work, you know. Maybe if there's a romantic thing, then they might catch, oh, that girl's fine or something like that. But I feel like he's kind of got his head down and he's kind of, you know, he's working. He has a group of friends already, and he's kind of focused on them. So I think it'd be a really good move for you to start introducing yourself to him better and letting him get to know who you are, so that the possibility for a friendship can bloom here. It's totally possible. It's absolutely possible. Okay, Adriana. Thank you very much for your donation, Adriana. I appreciate you, and I hope I brought you some clarity. Thank you. Angela Alonso, thank you so much for your donations, love. So you would like a 10 card reading. You got it, girl. Let's see. I think you're so welcome, Adriana. You're very welcome. Thank you. Oh, Angela already posed her question. Will Ernest reach out to me within a week? If so, will it be good communication? Yeah, I can answer that. If it's yes, if the answer is a yes, it will tell me whether it's good or bad communication. If the answer is a no, it's just a no, and there won't be good or bad communication. But let's see if he's gonna reach out to you within a week. And what's your sign and what is his sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Ernest reach out to Angela in a week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Ernest reach out to Angela in a week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Ernest reach out to Angela in a week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Ernest reach out to Angela in a week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Ernest reach out to Angela in a week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Ernest reach out to Angela in a week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Ernest reach out to Angela in a week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Ernest reach out to Angela in a week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Ernest reach out to Angela in a week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Ernest reach out to Angela within a week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Ernest reach out to Angela within a week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Ernest reach out to Angela within a week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Ernest reach out to Angela in a week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Ernest reach out to Angela in a week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Ernest reach out to Angela in a week? You're a Gemini and he's a Libra. Okay. King of Cups, Page of Cups, Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Hermit reversed, Eight of Pentacles, Strength, the High Priestess, Four of Wands reversed, Judgment, and Three of Pentacles. Okay, girl. Get ready. Yeah. Yes, he is going to reach out to you. This Page of Cups, he's going to pop into your life with some communication here. You asked if it was going to be good or bad. It's going to be a little bit of both. It's going to be a little bit of a harsh conversation. There's a lot that needs to be hashed out, that he wants to hash out as well. I believe there's things that you need to hash out as well, but there's a lot that needs to be talked about. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, King of Cups and Page of Cups, yes, he has a message for you. He will be reaching out to you within a week. He has full plans of doing it. The King of Cups with Strength, Page of Cups with the High Priestess. He has a message for you, girl. But it's not good. It's not good. As it stands right now, I think he feels that you guys need space, and I think he's going to communicate that. More space, maybe, than you already have had, with the Nine of Pentacles reversed and then the Four of Wands reversed. He's very harsh. He's going to be very harsh with this Judgment card and very critical. He's not going to be afraid to hold back on anything. He's going to just be very forthright about where he stands, what he wants from the connection, etc., etc. He's not going to shy away from that at all with the Hermit reverse and Judgment. But silver lining, he does want this to be a break for real. He is not done with you, love. He still has a lot of love for you. He just really wants the two of you to really work things out. not entirely separate, but to put things a little on hold. I think he felt that things were moving a little too quickly. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but he wants to move things very slowly, and he definitely wants to put the work in. He wants both of you. You haven't heard from him since May. Okay, then he's got a lot of gall. He's got a lot of gall, but he's been thinking a lot. I feel like you've been on his mind. Have you felt that he was going to reach out to you? If he doesn't reach out to you within the next week, I'm thinking within the next month at the very latest, because there is a message that he has for you, and he does want to work things out with this Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. He does ultimately want to work things out, but as it stands right now, he wants to continue this. I don't know if he wants to continue you guys being apart so much as he has like something new in place where where the two of you are going to act differently towards one another. I don't know if I don't think he's going to extend this no contact. I think he's going to reignite contact, but he does want to see change. I sense that you were really hurt. I'm telling you, I'm getting a sense that he was really hurt. I'm not saying that he had a right to be hurt. I don't even know what happened, but he's feeling some type of way as well, and has been feeling some type of way, and wants to address it. It's been on his mind a lot, and he's tired of it just being on his mind. And he's taken enough time now, I feel, to reflect. And now it's only fair that he, communicates with you where he's at. It's not fair to leave you in the dark. And he's got to know that at the very least. It's not fair to leave you in the dark or leave you hanging. So since May, yeah, that's quite a long time. Been about 3 months. But I do see him reaching out to you, love. I really do. He wanted me to move to his city, but I said no. Oh, there's distance. Ay, caramba. Yeah, he still has strong affections for you. He may be trying to make you move. He might even try to make you move with that Eight of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. That might be the work that he wants you to put in. Get closer to me. Get closer to me. Because he needs you there. That absence is a lot harder for him than it is for you. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just what Spirit is saying, is that the distance is a lot harder for him than it is for you. Okay. Thank you very much, Angela, again, for your donation. I appreciate you very much. And I wish you all the best, no matter what direction you decide to go. Okay? Thank you so much. Matt, thank you so much for your donation, Matt. You're very welcome, Angela. Thank you. Love and light to you too, Angela. Much love and light. Hi, Matt. You would like to know what messages does Spirit have for Matt? Let's see. How you doing, Matt? How is this Sunday treating you? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages I can use to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages I can use to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages I can use to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages I can use to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear. Those cards are messing with your eyes. I'm sorry, Matt. They sometimes mess with my eyes. They're really psychedelic. I love these cards. It's the Mars Power deck. And when I have my changing light on them, sometimes I'm like, whoa, am I tripping out right now? Or what's going on? All right. The Devil reversed. The Star reversed. 8 of Pentacles. The Hierophant reversed. 5 of Pentacles reversed, 8 of Cups, King of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups reversed, Page of Wands, Ace of Swords, Judgment, Ace of Cups reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed, and Ace of Pentacles. This is tricky. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and then Ace of Cups reversed. I think I know what that's saying. Sorry, this is a kind of a complicated spread here. I feel like there's a fundamental disconnect that you are feeling either between you and spirit or you and the universe with the Devil reversed. And it's interesting, we actually have aliens in the art for this 8 of Cups. This feeling of disconnect. They either want you to walk away from it. I don't know if they want you to walk away from it or walk towards it. But with the Ace of Swords, we've got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups reversed. This is something, this is about you, man. This is about you. I'm working at it, but it's not where I want to be. Yeah. That it would be the biggest success for you at this time would be feeling a sense of wholeness, a sense of connection within yourself with this Ace of Swords. And I'm seeing it it here as well and here as well. And I feel like it's a message that I give a lot, to the point where I feel like it's repetitive and people just don't want to hear it. But I'm seeing it really clearly. Lack of self-appreciation, lack of self-love. We've got this 8 of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles, that you're putting in the work, and you have so much in your life to hold on to, and so many gifts and abundance that you're not looking at right now. And it's causing you a severe deficit, a disservice to yourself, with this Ace of Cups reversed, not looking at all of the abundance that you currently hold on to, the gifts that the abundance that you've acquired in this life, and the gifts that were given to you by God. There's a reason you were put on this planet. And I think it's going to be easier for you to figure out where you belong once you fully come to terms with truly loving yourself, truly being okay with Matt and where you're at, having forgiveness for yourself where you feel there is lack, giving yourself grace. Definitely giving yourself grace, definitely giving yourself I see the 3 of Cups reversed a lot in your readings, giving yourself the kudos that you deserve. I'm not living up to my potential yet. See, that's the thing. I think there's this whole thing about potential and what we should be doing. And it's really, I'm thinking of the card 4 of Swords right now. It's really, potential is relative. You do there's still the creative thing that needs to be taking place. You really need to engage in your creative endeavors. That's a big one. But telling yourself that you've never reached your potential, or you've never lived up to your potential, not good. That's not a good way of looking at things. You've got to give yourself some forgiveness there and some leeway. I have many gifts as well, and I may, especially comparing myself to, like, okay, I went to Berkeley, all right. I'm not in the alumni group. I'm not part of the Berkeley alumni group, but I see a lot of my ex-boyfriends and ex-friends on there, and they are real estate developers in Orange County, and they're one's a judge here, and they're like way beyond what they're doing the things that I thought I was going to do. I thought I was going to be a professor of English literature or an attorney. I was going to go to grad school, and I never did, and I probably never will. That's okay. My path was different than that, and it doesn't mean that my path is lesser. It doesn't mean that I didn't live to my potential. That's not the case at all. I was ill at one point. I have to give myself forgiveness for that. I was ill for a good 5 years. I was a drug addict. I got addicted to pills when I got accepted to NYU, and they laughed at me because I couldn't afford it. Literally, I had no money. My family was not doing well. I didn't have a college fund. I got accepted to NYU's grad program for publishing. That was my 3rd route when law school didn't work and being a professor didn't work. And I had a very 5 of Swords moment. I'd done everything I was supposed to do, and I didn't get what I wanted. And it's very part of it's a very ableist rhetoric to say, like, oh, well, you have this potential, so do this and do that, blah, blah. What we need to take into account is the spirit, and that life can be really, really traumatizing at times and can really hold us back. I went through a major trauma that held me back for about 5 years, and I've spent years feeling guilty about that, Matt. And I've had to let that go. I've had to let that go and stop here I am, the tarot reader, Queen of Wands reversed. I kept on comparing myself to other people. I can't do it. And I'm going to be part of the alumni network, and I'm going to show people my YouTube channel, and I don't give a shit. Yes, I'm not an attorney. Yes, I'm not a professor. And I'm going to get my alumni license plate, because you know what? Yes, I went by the beat of my own drum. Doesn't mean that I didn't live up to my potential. I had a different path. And somehow my guides, it was a little thwarted, but they got me off that path. And maybe I would have been totally miserable if I was living in New York and having some high-powered job. Probably it would have crushed my anxiety. I don't know. Yes, Lorraine, you can make a donation. But that's part of this, is having forgiveness for yourself with Hierophant reverse, Three of Cups reverse, knowing that your path may not be the traditional path with the Hierophant reverse. You may not have done things totally traditionally or the way that you thought you were supposed to, maybe as a boy or as a teenager or when you're in your 20s. Things change, and you've got to accept those changes. You've got to give yourself grace and forgiveness here. Yeah, recognizing the abundance that is around you. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Letting go of feelings of exactly what I'm talking about. Letting go of feeling that you somehow were left out in the cold. You were somehow left behind. You weren't. You're just on a different path. And this is your path. And you're on the right path. You are on the right path, my guy. Page of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, arguably my third favorite card in the deck here. Ace of Pentacles. You're on the right path. You got it. And look at this, man. You like these aliens? You like these aliens right here, Matt? This is totally an alien kind of based deck. This girl, this artist is crazy. She's cool. Yes, this is where the creativity comes in here. The Star reverse, the King of Cups upright, and Judgment. You've got to start flowing your creativity. You've got to start flowing with your creativity. Oh yeah, these are aliens. Check it. Or maybe, I don't know if they're monsters or what, but they've got little doot-doots on their head and weird little ears. Yeah, they're aliens. Yeah, those are aliens. We got some other aliens on the Eight of Cups. These are more like monsters, I feel. Yeah, the Star reverse, you've got to start shining your creativity. That's really going to heal you. It's really going to really heal you. You've got so much within you with this King of Cups that you need to start spinning out into the world. We got a little alien DJ here for the Star. Putting your light out there, putting your creativity out there. You're not doing it right now. And you've got so much to give out to the world, and for yourself. It's not even for the world. That's the thing. The world may not accept it, but don't be afraid of the judgment of the world regarding your creative endeavors. Your creative endeavors are going to be ultimately healing for you and will help you I don't want to say come to terms with yourself. I want to say really love yourself. True self-love. Like really like hyping yourself up. Like, I am mad, I am awesome, I am rad, I am so cool, I'm really awesome, I've got a lot going for me, and I live a really cool life. And I don't care what anyone else thinks. That can be tough. That's definitely some type of ego death for sure. I've been working on that. I've been working on that for years. But it's absolutely attainable. It's absolutely attainable. You do need to focus on your creative work. I want to see, well, I'm totally saying what I shouldn't be saying. I was going to say, I want to see your creative work, but don't even bother sharing it with me if you don't feel like it, like, I would love to see. I know you said that you're writing a movie script. That's so cool. And I know that we like the same types of movies, so that's why I was interested when you mentioned that. We both like indie films. We like the same directors, I feel. A lot of the same directors. That'd be so cool, man. And if you need an actress, I could do that. I do extra work. I've got my SAG card. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have my SAG card. I should have my SAG card, though. I should get it. I have a few fellow friends, model friends, who are actually SAG accredited. I want to be an extra. If I move to LA, I'm going to be a hand model, and I'm going to become a professional extra. I don't like LA. I don't want to live there. But there is a lot of opportunity there. I've been thinking about hand modeling, being an extra in TV shows. Because with me, I wouldn't mind being an extra at all. I'd be like, sure, cool. Because I'm not looking to be the main star. I know that's over. Like, I'm the star of this show, not the star of any other show. But if I was an extra, it would be so cool. Like, I'd be watching TV with someone and be like, hey, look, that chick in the background right there, that's me. I knew for a few extras when I was there. Yeah, it's solid work. It pays well. Well, now it's not good because of the whole strike thing. LA is not good at all right now for any kind of entertainment. Like one of my clients moved there. Like I was one of the main people who pushed her to move from North Carolina to LA. You know Kendra girl? Lorraine, I'm talking about Kendra. Signed with an agency for modeling. Girl, I'm basically my own agent. I auditioned for a guild for art modeling last week. It's been exactly a week. Every other audition they'll tell you in 1 week. They're waiting 2 weeks now, and it's really pissing me off because I've got a life, I've got work, I'm supposed to go camping next week. Like, I need to know if I'm accepted and when the orientation date is. The orientation is like a full day of like signing forms, and then I have to pay a deposit, but whatever. Anyway, the thing with agencies is that they often take a lot of your revenue, and if you can, it might be beneficial for me to do it at this point because I used to be very good at being my own agent and getting my own work because before Instagram, not everybody was a model. Now everyone's a model, and everyone's a photographer. So it's much more difficult to be your own agent now. So that's why I'm moving into art modeling and less photography work. But yeah, Kendra has kind of put things on hold because of this whole strike situation. I just feel terrible about the whole strike situation for everyone. I mean, I wanted to be, God, I would have loved to have been a comedy writer for like Conan or something. I have friends in high school who write for Conan. They were all on the improv team. He loves improv people. He loves improv folks. But yeah, there's like a couple people from my high school who write for Conan now. I want to get part of modeling so I can get work. It's what I prefer. Yeah, maybe that would probably be good for you. Try with an agency, Lorraine. But they will take some of your revenue, but that's just part and parcel. I would like to actually work for an agency and be an agent and be on the other side now that I've done like 10 years of modeling. I think that would be cool to find other people work because that's work in and of itself that I've done in the past. But yeah, they will charge you for finding the gigs, but you will get the gigs and you get the exposure and you can develop your portfolio. I would definitely try it out, Lorraine. You're beautiful. You've got a look, girl. You have got a look. You know it. You've got that divine feminine look. You definitely have that Leo woman energy. Yeah, what is your race? I don't think I've ever asked what your ethnicity is, Lorraine, but I want to say you look kind of racially ambiguous. People really, really like that's really, really popular in modeling and acting. Yeah, no, you've got a great look, and I think that it would be great for you to join an agency. You're Dominican. I had no idea. I figured, I thought you might have been Italian. I thought you might have been, yes, Puerto Rican, maybe. Okay, that totally makes sense. But I thought you were like, yeah, I was like, I wonder what she is. Like, you're so beautiful, girl. I had no idea. Now that makes sense. Dominican. That's awesome. That's really cool. A Dominican Republican. Someone made that joke the other day. It wasn't even a joke. It was just like the Dominican Republic and laughing at Republicans. Anyway, that's really cool, Lorraine. And thank you so much for your donation, girl. Thank you. Let's go ahead and update this list. Thank you so much, Matt. I hope I brought you some clarity to your situation. I hope I wasn't too heavy-handed with anything. As always, I'm just trying to help. Fernando, thank you so much for your donation, Fernando. Please go ahead and post your question in the chat. Or Fernando, did you donate for 2? I don't know if Fernando wanted 2 5-card readings or a 10-card reading. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, truth can be brutal, but it's needed at times and it will set you free. I mean, Matt, I'm gonna be honest, there's some questions I have in my life that I don't ask tarot. Because I'm afraid to know. Like, I don't ask all my questions. Like, say, for the audition last week, I didn't ask. I asked in the summer how I would do, and they said that I would, or in the winter, and they said I'd get accepted in the summer from another reader. But I'm kind of scared to know the truth a lot of the time. I used to be wanting to know it more, but yeah, Maybe my life's very comfortable right now. I don't know. You wanted a 10 card. All right, Fernando. Thank you so much. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. And while you do that, I'm going to grab myself something to drink from the kitchen. Thank you, Fernando. And we are back, Fernando. I want to know what's going to happen with my friendship to Steven. What's your sign and what's Steven's sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what's going to happen between Fernando and Steven's friendship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what's going to happen between Fernando and Steven's friendship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what's going to happen between Fernando and Steven's friendship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what's going to happen between Fernando and Steven's friendship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what's going to happen between Fernando and Steven's friendship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what's going to happen between Fernando and Steven's friendship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what's going to happen between Fernando and Steven's friendship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what's going to happen between Fernando and Steven's friendship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what's going to happen between Fernando and Steven's friendship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what's going to happen between Fernando and Steven's friendship? And Fernando, you're a gentleman of the rainbow, right? You are my gay friend. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what's going to happen between Fernando and Steven's friendship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Not like it matters, it just helps me with clarification. Thank you. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what's going to happen between Fernando and Steven's friendship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what's going to happen between Fernando and Steven's friendship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what's going to happen between Fernando and Steven's friendship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what's going to happen between Fernando and Steven's friendship? All right. Page of Cups reversed. Ten of Swords reversed. Strength. Knight of Wands. Three of Swords. Seven of Cups reversed. Queen of Swords. Page of Swords reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. And Ten of Cups reversed. It doesn't look good here, Fernando. Looks like there's a lot of disappointment with the Three of Swords and the Ten of Cups reversed. Ten of Cups is contentment and happiness. Doesn't have to be romantic, it can be friendship too. Do you have feelings for him? Is he straight by any chance? Or because there is something here about attraction. We've got Strength and Knight of Wands are huge attraction cards. Are you physically attracted to him? I feel like he is getting romantic vibes from you. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But there's something that's thwarted the friendship. You are, but he's not emotionally available. There we go. Okay. So he doesn't. It sucks. Here's the tea. He doesn't want to disappoint you, but he has, and he's going to, with this 3 of Swords and 10 of Cups reversed, Page of Cups reversed, with the 7 of Cups reversed. He is emotionally unavailable. 7 of Cups reversed is someone who is emotionally unavailable, who is someone who is avoiding making any kind of romantic decision. And he does not have he doesn't have romantic feelings for you that are matched with this Page of Cups reversed. And this is very real to him, and it's put him in a space where he feels like he couldn't be friends with you. He can't continue being friends with you having this attraction to him that's not going to be met. He's only going to disappoint you further, and he doesn't want to do that. I feel like he's been here before. I know I've seen this situation before, just being a woman of the tribe. I've seen this happen with a lot of, not so much lesbians, but a lot of gay guys. We were friends, but not sure if our friendship is going to end also. What I'm seeing here is I think he wants to end the friendship. And I think that it would honestly be in your best interest, Fernando, because I feel that I know he's never going to match your romantic desires. And oftentimes we'll say, okay, well, I still want to be friends with them. Even though they don't want me, I still want to be friends with them. I've heard that 1,000 times from tons of people. Gay, straight, bi, whatever, human beings. The problem with that is you're setting yourself up for disappointment. If they're never, and you're setting yourself up for a 3 of Swords, 10 of Cups reverse situation that he doesn't want to put you through anymore. He knows he's already putting you through this, not being able to meet your needs. And especially if he ends up finding someone else, that's going to crush you. That's just going to crush you. And I feel like it's already over with this 10 of Swords reversed. The 10 of Swords is an ending. We have it reversed. It's doubled down here. He doesn't want to be unfair towards you with this Queen of Swords. He feels that if he kept you as a friend, he would be doing you a huge disservice. And I hate to say it, but I kind of agree with him. He doesn't want to take this any further because he just doesn't want to disappoint you. Page of Swords reversed. He doesn't want to take this further because there's that unmet strength in the Hermetic deck is just straight up lust. Strength is lust. Strong physical, romantic, strong physical desire. I do believe there's romantic as well, but the physical desire is very real. And if he can't match it, he doesn't want to disappoint you. He doesn't want to, got the Strength and the Knight of Wands. He doesn't want to frustrate you any more than he already has, because that's got to be a frustrating situation to be enamored with someone and keep them as a friend and have to see them possibly move on. He really doesn't want to hurt you. He really doesn't want to hurt you. And he's afraid that you won't be able to move on so long as you're friends with him as well. I don't know if he's been in this situation before. I get the sense that he's been here before and he doesn't want to repeat mistakes that he's made in the past. He doesn't want to disappoint you, which I feel like he already has. But the longer this gets drawn out, the more this pain is going to feel. The harder and deeper this pain is going to feel. I'm really sorry, love. It looks like he's canceled the friendship already. Have you guys talked lately, or has he, like, do you guys still talk? I feel like he's a kind man. I feel like Stephen's a very kind person. He's very fair. He's definitely the Queen of Swords here. Hi, Milla. Welcome. I feel like he's the Queen of Swords here. He is being fair. He doesn't want to hurt you. He doesn't want to lead you on. He doesn't want to misdirect you. He hasn't reached out. Yeah. And that's something that's very, it would be more diplomatic and fair of him to reach out to you and say, hey, Fernando, we need to talk about something. Like, this is really, really tough for me to talk about. Yes, that's what's going on. He doesn't want to be friends, and it's very, very difficult to say that to someone, especially with that reason. So he's just turned his back, and I think this is best for you. I really do. Hi, JH. We might play a game for the chance to win a free reading before the 2 hour mark, but it's not guaranteed. Thank you. Hi, Milla Milla. Yes, you can make a donation. Donations are still open. Let me do you a solid here. Here is all of my donation information for you. You're very welcome, Fernando. Thank you. I hope I brought you some clarity, and I wish you all the best going forward, no matter what direction you decide to go. Okay. All right, Miss Lorraine. Miss Lorraine. She's not sitting in the rain. What does Spirit want me to know about my connection with Sonel? Good question. You didn't talk to him about anything this weekend? You didn't really make any decisions yet? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What do you want Lorraine to know about Sonel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with all ancestral messages regarding Sonel and her. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with all ancestral messages and angelic messages regarding her and Sonel. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with all angelic and ancestral messages regarding her and Sonel. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all angelic and ancestral messages regarding her and Sonel. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all angelic and ancestral messages regarding her and Sonel. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all messages regarding her and Sonel. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any ancestral and angelic messages regarding her and Sonel. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any angelic and ancestral messages regarding her and Sonel. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all ancestral and angelic messages regarding her and Sonel. Okay. And thank you so much, Miss Milla Milla. Milla Milla, are you in Europe? Are you in the best place in the world? I'm Europe bound. I'm Irish. I'm an Irish girl. I spend a lot of time in France. I was born in England. I want to live in Europe so badly. You don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Okay, sorry, one sec, love. I just gotta. Okay, all right, love. So I know you paid in euros. You're Italian, but you're in Lisbon now. Ooh, I've never been to Lisbon. I've been to Italy. I've been all over Italy. I love Italy. Oh my God, I love Italy. I've never been to Lisbon. I really want to go to Portugal. I really want to go to Portugal. Can you invite me? Can I come? Can I visit you? Just kidding. No, I was watching a music video of one of my favorite bands. Oh, you did 11:11. Thank you for reminding me, Miss Lorraine. And I'm just sorry, Miss Lorraine. So Milla, I'm so sorry. I didn't post the super chat. The super chat prices are a little bit different because YouTube takes 30% out of all my super chats. So 555 is about $6 because we love the euro. The euro is strong. So that would be about like a 6 card reading if you want to do that. If you want to extend it to a 5. Oh no, sorry. No, that would be like a 4 card reading. It's $777 for a 5 card reading over Super Chat in US dollars. So if you want to do the currency, I don't know what the currency conversion is, but if you want to add extra for a 5 card reading, you can go ahead and do that. All right. All right, so let's get into this, Miss Lorraine. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, and let's go into the card cam. So sorry about that, Lorraine. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all ancestral and angelic messages regarding her and so now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all ancestral and angelic messages regarding her and so now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all angelic and ancestral messages regarding her and so now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all angelic and ancestral messages regarding her and so now. That's what I love about Europe, is that you can go anywhere. You can go to Paris, you can go to Amsterdam, you can go to Lisbon, you can go to London. It's all so close. Like, I love the US, but I feel like it's like, I don't just want to go to Chicago. Like, I lived in Chicago for a while. I don't want to go to LA. I've been to all the major cities here. I'm so bored with the US, but yeah, anyway, let's not get into that. Angel messengers and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all ancestral and angelic messages regarding her and so now. All right, Lorraine, let's get into this. All right. The Lovers, the High Priestess reversed, Seven of Cups reversed, Ten of Wands, the Tower reversed, Five of Cups, the Empress, Five of Pentacles, the Devil, and Knight of Pentacles reversed. And thank you so much, Maya. Thank you. I'll add you in just a moment. You will be next, actually. You will be next. Okay, what's going on here? We got a lot of conflict. We got conflict, abandonment, sadness. Okay. They're saying that you should strike out here. Listen, that if you don't leave, you're not listening to your intuition as the Empress, because you are fully seated in your divine feminine. Sometimes I've seen, and I even told like one of my favorite ladies on the channel a couple days ago that like she needs to. Sometimes we need to recharge our divine feminine. Sometimes we need to recharge our divine masculine. You don't. You are fully charged in your divine feminine. High Priestess reversed. If you don't go away, if you don't strike out, you're not listening to your intuition. That's a very clear message to me here. If you stay as his lover, which can be nice, there obviously is some good to the relationship. He does make you happy. He is there for you. I'm assuming that the physical is good between the two of you. It makes you feel comfortable in that sense. He scared the shit out of you though when he got angry. And I feel that if you keep him as your lover, it's going to result in the Five of Cups. It's going to result in sadness, loss, regret, guilt for staying with him. If you don't make, a Seven of Cups reversed is avoiding, you are the Seven of Cups reversed right now, girl. And it's okay. This was actually my card about 5 days ago. And I was thinking about you. I was like, oh, she's really going through Seven of Cups reversed right now. You know you need to make an executive decision in your romantic life, but you haven't done it yet. And there's a decision that you need to make here. I had a breakdown last night because I felt alone. Thank God I had my friend, but I honestly didn't want to be on this earth anymore. So if your intuition is saying leaving, I just think I'm not ready. I'm talking to my therapist Friday. You know, girl, you can always reach out to me. You can always reach out to me. You can always reach out to me. Reach out to me on Instagram. I do go on my Instagram for my Starry Tarot. I don't know if you go on Instagram, but if you reach out to me on there, I will reach out to you. And if you ever really, really need someone to talk to, I'll talk to you. Okay, you are not alone. You've got no you've separated yourself from your family, but you are not alone. You've got a lot of people who love you. A lot of people who love you and need you on this planet. There's a reason why you are here on this earth. Do not leave. If you leave, you'd be breaking your soul contract. That's the thing about suicide too. Suicide it's not just a sin in in the Christian faith, which I don't ascribe to, as you guys know. It's a sin in many faiths. I believe it's a sin in Judaic faith, in Islamic faith. It is a sin. I don't know if it's a sin in Islamic faith. I think it's a sin if you don't do it in the name of Allah. But anyway, what I'm getting to is suicide is a sin on many different religious and spiritual levels, and it's a sin in my world because I know that we sign and who am I to say, but this is what I know deep in my heart and in my faith, is that we all signed a soul contract when we entered this planet. And if we decide to just bounce and leave, you're coming right back to Earth, more than likely. And you're going to have to learn all the lessons you were supposed to learn all over again and in a much harder way. Unfortunately, people who commit suicide, I don't want to say they all get punished, because we've had people, I feel everyone knows someone who's committed suicide. And that's a really scary thought, to think they're being punished on the other side. And that's not the case. They're not being punished, but they're being forced to learn again. I don't feel safe. For some reason, my root chakra, which is at the base of my spine, doesn't feel safe, and I don't think you're not crazy. You are not crazy. No. He said my reaction's dramatic to the threat he told me. And when I broke up with him, he said that I'm like everybody else and pulled me back in, but I take loving accountability. You're like everybody else because he's seen this before, because he knows that he knows he fucked up. He knows his behavior is not okay. Anyway, let's get back to this. If you don't make this executive decision, you're talking about feeling alone. 5 of Pentacles, you're going to feel so much more alone if you don't make this decision. You will feel abandoned. You will feel alone if you stay with him. That's the irony. This connection has too many burdens with the 10 of Wands and the Devil. Too many burdens. And I think there's a lot that you're not even aware of with him. A lot that you're not aware of with him. And I think it has to do with his brain. There will be a Tower moment if you continue to put in work into this connection, with the Tower reversed and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. You've got to hold on to your Empress energy. You've got to listen to your intuition. Yeah. You've picked up red flags since day one. When you told me about the weight loss thing, when he was getting involved in your weight loss journey, that made me really, really angry. And then you told me the story about how he freaked out on you. That's not the man who you're supposed to be with. You deserve the best, because you are the best. So you don't settle for anything less. There's too many people out there in the world. There's 6.5 billion motherfuckers on this planet right now. There is a good man out there for you, I promise. I promise. Yeah, and your gut intuition is saying he's not the one. You got a 6 of swords, and you gotta cut him out. And you will be in a calmer, safer space once you do. Yes, talk to your therapist, because your therapist will be able to guide you on the correct way in doing this. So definitely talk to your therapist. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, my sweet love. Thank you, as always. I hope I brought you some clarity. I hope it wasn't too scary. But your guides are really coming through here. They're really coming through. All right. Sweet Milla, thank you so much for your patience, so much for being here. Hi, Latoya. Yes, I am still taking donations, Latoya. Thank you. And the list is very short. We just have Milla, and if you made a donation, you would be next. So let me help you out. Here is, if you don't know, now you know. Here is all the donation information. Thank you so much, Latoya. All right, Milla, thank you so much for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. You know, it's funny, there's a new soda out now, at least in the US, there's a new soda called Starry. I thought it was just in the Midwest because I saw it when I was in the Midwest. I was like, oh, I've never heard of Starry. No, Starry is like the new 7 Up. They've changed the name. It's like owned by Sprite. It's called, or Coca-Cola. It's called Starry. So now I'm seeing a lot of people drinking bottles of Starry. I'm like, that's funny. I guess I don't know. I hope it doesn't get to be a popular beverage. He is a covert narc. Yeah, yes, I agree. You're like everybody else. You are like everybody else, Lorraine. He was speaking the truth. You know why? Because he treats every other woman like he treats you, and every other woman knows that it's not right. So they kick him to the curb. So yeah, you are like everyone else, and that's the right thing. It's the right way to go. Listen to the other women that have walked away from him. I mean, not literally because you don't know them, but the echoes of them leaving should be resounding here with you. All the women that have left him, sounds like they did it in the same way because he went crazy and you were like, no, no, not happening. Yes, all narcissists are the same. Yes. All right. What will be Felipe's deep feelings and desires after reading my letter telling him that I will move in another city and my feelings? Will this shake him and realize he doesn't want to lose me? So I have a romance spread, Milla, that I think would be good for this. I do their thoughts, their feelings, and their intentions towards you, and then your general energies and his general energies. Do you want to do that? I think we could cover a lot of the bases here. My sweet Italian dear. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And what's your sign, and what is Felipe's sign? Felipe. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Milla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Milla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Milla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Milla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Milla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Milla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Milla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Milla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Milla? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Milla? The World reversed. The Empress. 7 of Wands reversed. 3 of Wands. And 10 of Wands. Ooh, the energy's really heavy, love. Yeah, you did write him something deep. Yeah, I understand that. So it's no contact, and you told him that you moved to another city, you told him all your feelings. Will this shake him and realize he doesn't want to lose you? Yes and no. Okay, so we got your general energies, we have the world reversed. You're like, this can't be over, please. Like, I can't imagine this being over. I can't imagine this having come to a close. His general energies about the connection are, we have the 10 of Wands. He feels that there's a lot of burdens and problems. There's a lot that's plaguing the relationship. There's a lot of problems that are plaguing the relationship for whatever reason. I don't know what they are, but he's really aware of them. He's really cognizant of them. His thoughts towards you, we have the Empress. He does still think that you are his woman. I don't know how long you guys have been out of contact, but I do think it shook him a bit, and he does see the divine feminine in you. You didn't have a relationship. Okay. You just started. Okay. So what happened? So what are all these burdens then? You think he's afraid? I think so too, because he does see you. He does think that you're divine. He does think you're beautiful. He's attracted to you. He sees you as a potential mate. But his feelings, get a load of this. His feelings towards you, we have the Seven of Wands reversed. Yes, he's feeling weak. He feels like he doesn't know if he could truly defend this connection. His intentions towards you, we have the Three of Wands. He wants time. He wants patience. He wants your time. He wants your patience. He knows that you love him. You've told him. You told him really deeply. And I do believe he has feelings for you. I do think he's scared and he's holding back. Yeah, everybody's past freaks them out, but some people more than others. We've all been wounded, you know. Yes, if you can give him time, that's great. But here's the deal, Milla. I don't know how much time you've already given him. You've got to give yourself a timestamp here. Otherwise, it's unfair to you. I would say, I know you want him with all your heart, but if he doesn't want you with all of his heart, if he can't give you all of his heart, it's just not going to work, and that's not fair to you. You've got to give this Three of Wands time, a time stamp. Like, okay, I'm going to wait 3 months, and if he doesn't come along in 3 months, it's a no-go. He's got to get off the fence. Or 6 months. But you've got to give yourself a specific amount of time here, Milla, or else you're just going to be waiting on the fence forever, because that's what he's doing. And I feel like the letter did not push him as much as it should have. And that's upsetting, because I know that you poured out your entire heart and soul to him, and he's still on the fence. That's not fair. That's not fair to you. I think this is a problem of two people not being on the same page at the same time. And I want to say that he wants you with all of his heart, but I feel like he doesn't have a heart available to give to you. He knows that you would be the ideal woman for him, but I feel like he'd rather be alone at this time than have the potential of getting hurt. Like, it's really, like, I think you're really onto something. Sometimes I'll tell people, like, I'm sorry, like, he's just not into you. Like, that's just the tea, and I'm sorry, but he is into you. I do sense that he's not going to come forward, though. That's the problem. I think he's going to take his time, and I think he's taking advantage of your good graces because he knows how much you love him. And I've seen that happen too many times, and that's not fair. And that's not going to result in a relationship unless you give yourself a time to know, like, okay, if he doesn't come around in 3 months, this just ain't gonna happen. I can't wait for him because I need to live my own life, meet other people and disconnect myself. As long as you're connected to one person, it's gonna be really hard to move on with somebody else. Oh my God, yay! Sorry, I won an auction on eBay. I got these beautiful earrings that if I found them in a store, let's see how much. Oh, yes, they went for. Nice. I got them for a steal. I got them for a song. Nice. Oh, wow. I could probably sell those things for like twice of what I bought them. Anyway, not bragging or anything, but I got a cool pair of earrings. I'm excited. It's the little things, right? It's the little things. Ay, caramba. I used to be obsessed with eBay, you guys. I listed a doll on eBay. If anyone's interested in Monster High dolls, I collect dolls, and some of them I can't keep anymore. So I posted some. I also sell clothes. I used to sell clothes. I used to go to estate sales and like thrift stores and stuff like that, and I would upsell. Like, even before the whole nasty gal thing, I was like upselling designer clothes. I'd go like to flea markets and find like an amazing Givenchy jacket for like $3 because they didn't know what they had, and then I'd sell it for like $300 on eBay. That was cool. I want to get back into that. Then it got really, really popular, and it was kind of a hard business, but that was a fun business that I was in. That was fun. I forget those days. It was good. Good days. Thank you so much, Milla. Thank you, love. Thank you for your donation. I hope I brought you some clarity today. All right, where are we at here? We're at the 2-hour mark again. All right, so we are all through with donations. I'm going to give it a last call for all donations here. Last call for all donations. Last call, last call. Last call for any donations. Last call. Last call for any donations. Last call. Last call for all donations. Last call. Hi, Alicia Kennedy. For one question, it is $5.55. All right, girl. Let's get into it. I will wait for I'll give you 3 minutes to send your donation. And thank you very much, Alicia. This so they don't start to smell. Have you heard of Pacifica, the skincare line? Girl, that's so funny. Of course I've heard of Pacifica. You know that's the name of the city I live in, right? It's funny. I don't use Pacifica. I think it's made in Oregon actually. So, but I always thought it was made here in the city, in my city. Yes, John uses Pacifica products a lot. We have some in the bathroom. Did I get your donation, Alicia? Let's see. I sure did, my love. Thank you so much, Alicia. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. You ordered some self-care goodies today. Good, good. It's good to do that. It's good to do that. Like me with the earrings. I was like, I need to, I've got to, hold on to my pennies right now, like as we all need to do. Life's expensive, but I found a good deal on something. I was just like, oh, should I get those? I kind of really want them. Put it on. I can pay in installments even. It's really cheap, so I don't feel badly. It's good. Earrings are, I'm an earrings kind of, earrings and rings are my thing. I always have to have earrings on. I got these big old ears. I've got to decorate them somehow. I've been no contact for quite a while from a fellow Sag. Yes, Milla, you can make a last donation. Not a problem, my love. I've been in no contact for quite a while from a fellow Sag. The ending was confusing. I keep feeling like he will reach out. What is happening on his end? Alicia, what is his name? I need to know his name. So, and do you want me to ask? So I do a romance spread. This might be good for you. I do his thoughts, his feelings, and his intentions towards you, and then his general energies. Do you want to do that? I think that would cover all the bases there for you. His name is Will. Okay. You got it. I ordered a kale charcoal mask and I'm excited to try it because my skin could use some love right now. I did a mask last night. I did an enzyme mask last night. I want to get into the habit of every Saturday night doing a mask. It's so important. And I felt so good after I did it. Like, yeah. Took a picture, kind of silly. Thank you so much for your donation, Rosie. Thank you. Another fellow European, a fellow European in the room. So Rosie, here are the super chat options. Unfortunately, YouTube takes 30% of all my super chats, so the super chat prices are a little different. But you donated $5.99 in euros, which I think so. It's $7.77 for a 5-card reading. $5.99. So you're $1 away from a 5-card reading. If you want to donate, so that's 4 cards, Rosie. If you want to donate another euro, that's cool. We can make it 5. If you don't, we can just make it 4. It's all good. Thank you so much, Rosie. And sorry I didn't post the super chat. I normally have a mod to help post the super chats, but I don't have one today. So thank you very much. All right, Miss Alicia, let's get into you and Will. What's going on? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Will's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Alicia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Will's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Alicia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Will's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Alicia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Will's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Alicia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Will's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Alicia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Will's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Alicia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Will's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Alicia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Will's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Alicia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Will's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Alicia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Will's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Alicia? Thank you so much, Miss Rosie. Thank you. And let me really quickly, we just received a donation as well. Thank you so much, sweet Milla, for your donation. So let's get a list here. Oops. Okay, thank you so much, Milla. Thank you, thank you. All right, Alicia, let's get into this. 4 of Cups, 7 of Cups reversed, 10 of Cups reversed, Chariot reversed, and the Lovers. So, okay. I've been no contact for quite a while. The ending was confusing. I feel like we reach out. What is happening on his end? I feel like I honestly feel like he's moved on, Alicia. I think there's another person in his life, with his general energies being the Lovers here. Your general energies, we have the 4 of Cups. You're feeling the loss. You're feeling at a loss without him. His thoughts towards you, we have the 7 of Cups reversed. You are a romantic decision that he doesn't want to make at this time. He feels that there wouldn't be a solid connection or contentment between the two of you with the 10 of Cups reversed. And his intention, we have the Chariot reversed. He's I feel like he has moved on, possibly not with someone else, but I do feel like he has moved on, unfortunately. I don't see him reaching out. I'm not seeing any energy of someone having a message. I'm seeing someone avoiding contact with the 7 of Cups reverse. That's definitely avoiding, and the Chariot reverse, not moving forward towards someone with a message of anything. I see him being stuck and away from you, unfortunately, is what I'm seeing here. I really wish I could say, yeah, he's going to reach out to you, you know. Yeah, but at the same time, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to give you false hope. I want you to be able to. So if you go to my community tab on my channel, I have a cord cutting prayer, incantation, whatever you want to call it, that simply asks the universe to remove any bonds in your life that are unhealthy, any attachments that are unhealthy that are no longer serving you, and to only bring the good in. I haven't had to do it myself, but I've had clients come back and tell me that it was incredible and that it worked. And I feel like a cord cutting ritual would be really, really smart for you right now and would help you move forward with your life and let go. Okay. Thank you very much, Alicia. I really appreciate you, and I hope I brought you some clarity today. Thank you. Rosie, thank you so much for your donation, Rosie. Thank you, thank you. Rosie, you're in Europe. That's so cool. I've been talking about how cool Europe is. I always talk about how cool Europe is. You don't need to tell me where you're at, but I love Europe. I love it. My goal is to be there in the next 2 years, be living in Ireland as an Irish citizen, which I am. Just need to get my ass over there. How will my upcoming meeting go with a manufacturer for a product I'm working on for my startup business? Good question. Let's see. Rosie, you're in Ireland. Mic drop. For real? Have you seen me? This is an Irish girl right here. My father was born in Ireland. That's crazy, girl. That is so cool. And my fellow Irish sister, that's so cool. Yeah, I really want to live. I'm tired of America. I really am. It's really difficult living here. And I'm not saying that everything's going to be all sunshine and roses in Europe, but I do see a lot more opportunities for expansion. I've gotten messages from all my guys. I got a message from Samuel Beckett himself telling me that I need to move there. I'm not even joking. I visited his grave and I gave him an emerald, and then I went to lunch afterwards and everything on my table fell. And I got a message from him saying, what are you doing? What are you doing in Paris? You have to go to Ireland. You have to go to Ireland. The worst Irish accent. You have to go to Ireland is what he told me, that I need to start my life there. I keep on getting all these messages. Everyone wants me to move there. Girl, that's very, very cool. That is very cool. If I ever move there, I will reach out to you. I'm planning on going next year actually and doing some investigative work and living there. Very cool. That's very inspiring to hear that I have an Irish person here. All right, angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Rosie, and Rosie, what is your astrological sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Rosie's upcoming meeting go with a manufacturer for a product she's working on in a startup business? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Rosie's meeting go with the manufacturer for the product of her startup business? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Rosie's meeting go with the manufacturer for a product for her startup business? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Rosie's meeting go with the manufacturer for a product she's working on for her startup? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Rosie's meeting go with a manufacturer for the product she's working on for her startup? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Rosie's meeting go with the manufacturer of a product she's working on for her startup? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Rosie's meeting go with the manufacturer for a product she's working on for her startup business? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Rosie's meeting go with the manufacturer for a product she's working on for her startup business? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Rosie's meeting go with the manufacturer for the product she's working on for her startup business? Yeah, you're a Virgo, girl. You don't mess around. All about business. You're good with money. One of my best friends is a Virgo, and she is a money boss. She makes money move. Hardworking people. Knight of Pentacles. Ay, caramba. Okay, we got the Sun reversed. Nine of Swords. King of Swords. Knight of Wands. And the Hermit. So, okay, are you really stressing about this meeting? Is it really stressing you out? If it's not stressing you out already, this is going to sound horrible, but I hope that it's stressing you out now. I hope this isn't indicative of we've got the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety. pure and simple anxiety, insomnia, worries. I think it's going to go well, but not entirely up to your standards. It's not going to go as well as you would like it to with the sun reversed. I feel like there's something that they're not seeing, or something that you're not going to be able to fully display or convey about yourself and your business, and why you need to integrate with them, work with them, and implement them into your company. But overall, I think that I think that it might be a little bit of, it's your business and it means a lot to you. Of course, there's going to be some natural worries there. It's your baby. It's everything. It's it's your money. It's what you're doing. I think that it will go well, just not as well as you would like it to, with this King of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I think they're going to be on board with you. They're going to appreciate your work, and they're going to want to work with you. But it may take a little more time before you get exactly everything that you need from them in terms of like hashing out all the nitty-gritty details. I think overall it will go well. I think it will. It's not going to hurt your business. I think that they're going to take you on. I just think that you have very high standards for yourself, which is awesome. You should. That's what's up, having very high standards. And I just think you might be a little disappointed just in terms of your own vision of how your idea of how it going well might be a little different from how it actually turns out. But it will overall go well, I feel. I really do. I think that they're going to find that you are someone that they're going to want to work with. I just feel like they might not give you enough space to exemplify everything that you are looking to execute at this time. But with time, I feel they'll get to know you and work with you better. I think this is going to be, especially with the Hermit, I think they're going to take you on, and I think it's going to be like a long-lasting business connection that will really get better as time goes on. Okay? So that is what I have for you, sweet Irlandez. Rosie, thank you so much for being here, for your donation. I feel like seeing you was like a weird little sign. I've been thinking about moving to Ireland for the past 2 years, and in the past week I had an opportunity to actually go to Dublin next year. And it's been on my mind constantly, and I feel like you're the first Irish person, actually. I've been doing this channel for almost 3 years. I don't think I've ever had an Irish viewer. So I feel like you were a little bit of a sign here for me. So thank you for that. I know that may sound silly and weird, and that's just my magical thinking maybe, but thank you so much. I hope I brought you some clarity. Thank you. All right, Milla, sweet Milla. It's bon. I love how I just pronounce everything in a French accent, despite the fact that I don't even speak French. Miss Milla would like to know Felipe's actions and intentions towards me in coming months after my moving. Okay. You got it. No, actions and intentions towards me in coming months after my moving. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's actions and intentions towards Milla after she moves? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's actions and intentions towards Milla after she moves? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's actions and intentions towards Milla after she moves? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's actions and intentions towards Milla after she moves? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's actions and intentions towards Milla after she moves? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's actions and intentions towards Milla after she moves? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Felipe's actions and intentions towards Milla after she moves? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. or months after she's moved. And angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Felipe's actions and intentions towards Mila months after she's moved? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Felipe's actions and intentions towards Mila months after she's moved? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Felipe's actions and intentions towards Mila months after she's moved? Hi, Hadiza. If you would like a free reading, we stop free readings within the first 2 hours. We did 2 free readings today. We did a lot of free readings. Your best chance is to click that notification bell and come to the channel right when I get started. That's when we do free readings, is when we're waiting for the donations to come in. This is a largely paid-based channel. This is my job. This is what feeds me. This is what puts a roof over my head. This is my job. So I'm sorry that you can't afford it. I'm really sorry about that, but that's why I do offer free readings. And the best time to be there, it's not first come, first serve, but there's usually not a lot of people at the very beginning of the chat. So if you came, I think you have a very good chance of winning. Okay? All right, Mila, we have the 8 of Cups, the Star, 4 of Swords reversed, the Devil reversed, and 10 of Pentacles. Did we really just pull my 2 favorite cards? The Star is my favorite card, obvious reasons. I'm an Aquarius, and I am the star. Just kidding. And 10 of Pentacles, ultimate satisfaction and happiness. However, and I've only pulled that card once. I pull a card for myself every single day, and that I've only pulled it once in my life. Yeah, the Star is hope. The Star is hope. I didn't even mention that. You just know that the Star provides hope, guides light, provides light where there is darkness. However, though, I do see some more. He may communicate with you, but I just don't see him physically coming forward to you with the Devil reversed and the 4 of Swords reversed. I feel like, well, the Devil reversed, 4 of Swords reversed I feel is good here. 4 of Swords upright is taking a step back from someone. 4 of Swords reversed is coming forward, I feel. Ending that time apart. But I still sense this fear in him with the Devil reversed and the 8 of Cups. I still sense a hesitancy to move forward with you, despite this. But he did, yes, you nailed it. The Star, hope is good. There is hope. The Star is hope. The Star is healing. The Star is expression, sharing one's energy and light with another. You know, we see the Star, and all of us see it. You know, we see the stars in the sky. We're all able to see it, and they illuminate. The Star never stops flowing that hope, that illumination. So I do think that there's going to be some more, and yeah, 10 of Pentacles, girl, exactly. But I don't want us to ignore these other cards here. We've got my two favorite cards here in all 78, both upright. So this is promising there is some hope. I just don't want you to live on hope. Hope is good, but in so much as it ends up providing for you. You can't, it's hard, it's going to be disappointing if you're just hoping and hoping and hoping that he's going to come around, when he damn well should. I'm sorry. If a woman writes, if I was a guy or a woman, and a woman wrote to me and expressed all of her love for me and everything, he may be overwhelmed. He may very well be overwhelmed and just needing to take a step back, but I think he may step forward. Good goodness, excuse me. I think he may step forward with this 4 of Swords. Whenever I get this kind of burpy, it's like always in the middle of the most important messages, and I feel like my spirits are doing it like just to mess with me sometimes. Sorry about that. I'm a triple air sign. I'm kind of gassy, I guess. I drink a lot of La Croix, I think is the problem. Yeah, no, there is hope here, but I do, and possibly him coming towards you with this 8 of Cups. But there's still some hesitancy with the Devil reversed. And fear of commitment is a big one here. But there is hope. There is hope. I can't ignore that when I see 2 of my favorite cards. But it's also important to look at the big picture. If he's been so absent for so long, and he hasn't even responded to that beautiful letter that you wrote to him. I don't know how long ago you wrote it to him, but he hasn't even responded to it. I just don't know if he's emotionally mature enough for a woman like you. That might be the big problem here. Because he thinks the world of you. I told you, he thinks that you're like the Empress. He thinks that you're gorgeous. He thinks that you're beautiful. He thinks that you're sexy. He thinks you're funny. He thinks you're smart. You didn't send it. I hope you... Okay, you still didn't send it. That's a problem. That's why he's not reacting. Girl, you need to send it. You don't need to do anything. I'm not the boss of you. I can't tell you what to do. I think you should send it. What's the worst that's going to happen at this point? He hasn't talked to you. Hope he will trust in as in hesitancy will move. Is Ten of Pentacles fulfillment? Ten of Pentacles is fulfillment. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ten of Pentacles is marriage. But the devil is also marriage, and we had it reversed. So there is some hesitancy there. I will as soon as I'll be sure I want to move. For sure. Oh, I thought you had already moved. I thought you moved from Italy to Lisbon, and it was kind of like, hey, Felipe, I've moved. Like, what are you gonna do? Do you want me or not? I thought that was the situation. So no, you haven't moved. So he's around you. He's in Lisbon. Okay, so he's in Lisbon too. Okay, and you're planning on moving. I don't know how far away, and you don't need to tell me. So, but you're planning on moving, like me. You haven't hashed out everything, but you know you want to leave. I get it. I get it. I get it now. Okay. So this is all future energies. Ooh, I love Rome. I love Rome. Oh my God. My favorite Italian city though would have to be Venice. Venice is my lady. Venice is where it's at. And I'm a goth at heart, and I feel like Italy is just very gothic in nature, even more than France. I feel there's a lot of gothic energy there. I love it. I love that you can touch a wall and like I'm speaking of Rome or anywhere in Italy, you can touch a wall. That wall's been there for hundreds of thousands of years. It just isn't like that in America, and I love that history. Venice is so beautiful, and Venice is going to sink. Venice is going to not be there anymore, and it makes me so sad. I mean, I've been there a few times, and I haven't been in like 15 or 20 years, but I've been there like 2 or 3 times, and every time I went, it was very obvious that the water was rising, and like more steps were covered up, stuff like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. The steps into the water, like getting more and more, getting higher and higher. So I worry about Venice. I really do. It's one of my favorite cities, and I really want to go back. Firenze, I love Firenze. Yeah, I love Roma, Firenze, Venetia, Monteriggioni. Up in I love Monteriggioni. There's this magical castle in like inland, like in I want to say it's like inland Italy. You'd know better than me. You know your geography. I don't really know my Italian geography other than that Italy looks like a boot. That's all I know. No, I'm Monteriggioni. That was somewhere in the mountains that we went. It was more like inland, I want to say. Oh, so magical, so magical. Minaj, I'm sorry, free questions are over for the night. We do free questions within the first 2 hours of the live stream. I've been on for 2.5 hours now, but if you click the notification bell, I'm telling you, there's hardly anybody. I always give free readings at the beginning of my live stream, and there's hardly anyone in here. So it's usually like just 2 people playing the game. You've got a really good shot of winning if you just come to the live stream as soon as I start. Okay? That is your ticket, Manaj. Thank you, Mila. You're so sweet. I'm so happy to have met you. I'm really happy to have met you. I love my European people. I'm finding and it's late o'clock for you too. What? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 in the morning? It's almost the witching hour. It's almost 3 in the morning for you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got back from Paris actually, and I went to Lithuania as well to print a book. I just got back from Paris about three weeks ago. Oh no, a month ago at this point. Um, yeah, it's late o'clock. Yeah, 2. Wow. Yeah. And I have some in St. Rosie, she's from Ireland. I have some clients from England, a few in Paris. And I'm always just so grateful that you guys are here with me. I go on really late. Yeah, I'd never been to Lithuania either. It's so random, and they were having the NATO summit there right when I went. I didn't go for the. That's not why I went. I went to have a book printed in Kaunas, outside of Vilnius. Really cool little city. I'd never been to Eastern Europe in my life, and they're just so embracing Western culture and getting away from Putin, getting away from the Iron Curtain, getting away from any of that communist shit, getting away and like embrace and getting away from like the past, the not like the World War II shit. They're just a country that is embracing the future. It's really beautiful, and the people there were so kind. And one of the people even said they were like, "I love Americans. You know what I love about the English language? The word hello." In Lithuanian, apparently there's no word like a greeting for like just to say hello to someone. He's like, that's why I love speaking to Americans because I can just say hello and it's so friendly. And there is kind of that in Lithuania. They are a little bit more reserved. Not a huge Jewish population. There was only one synagogue. They have like I think like 2% of the population is Jewish, and that's cool. But yeah, really cool city, really cool little country. Beautiful, beautiful, yeah, like it was cool because like all the diplomats were coming in. There's only like one nice like Hilton hotel there. It's not a big city, the capital. It's very small, and like all these diplomats were coming in, and it was really cool. Like just seeing everything. It was awesome. I got a gift for my friend, and I forgot to give it to him the other day. I got him a gift from Lithuania. Hella random. I'm so happy I went. And that's why I want to live in Europe, so I can just travel around and see all these little places that I want to see. That's a big reason. That's a big part of it. Anyway. All right, with that, I think I'm going to call it a night. It has been a wonderful evening with all of you. And am I excited for Halloween, Lorraine? No. I'm not a Halloween person, to be honest. You'd think I would be because I'm hella goth. You see me all goth? No, I feel like it's I don't know. I don't know. I Halloween's fun. The reason why I'm not into Halloween, it's not the Halloween. I love spooky ooky stuff. I love that. I hate fall. I love summer, and it makes me I'm like, oh great, we're going into winter now. That's why it's really stupid. I'm not super excited, but I haven't seen a single Spirit Halloween store either. I realize they usually pop up around August, but I haven't seen any of the Halloween stores. I would love to meet you if I next time I come to Europe, if I'm anywhere near Lisbon, which I am hoping. I I was watching a music video, a beach house music video. Forget what song it was, and I was like, "Oh my God, wherever this is filmed, like I want to go to there. Where is this beautiful place?" And it was filmed in Lisbon. I'm like, "Okay, I need to go to Portugal. That's the long and short of it. I need to go to Spain. I need to go to Portugal. I haven't been there. I love to travel. I love to travel. I love to travel so much. In any way. I'm even going camping next week. Fernando, I can answer one more question. I can do that for you. I can do that for you, Fernando. No problemo. Please go ahead and send your donation, love. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot of traveling when I was in college, when a lot of my friends were traveling the world and seeing stuff. I was struggling really hard and trying to get into grad school, and I didn't even get to travel when I was in college. So I'm kind of making up for it now in my 30s, like traveling on a budget. I don't have kids, so that's really good. If I had kids, I wouldn't be able to travel the way I do. Um, Trying to establish like business connections in other countries. That's what I'm going to Ireland for, actually, to try and establish some sister friends who can help me out in learning to live in Ireland. I need to go to the feminist bookstores there. I've got a book that I'm hawking. It's a book about menstruation. That's why I went to Lithuania, to print this book about menstruation. I think it's really important that we talk about it and show pictures of it. And it's very feministy, and I'm going to be going to a lot of feminist bookstores. So hopefully I'll meet some nice friends. Thank you so much, Fernando, for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right in the chat. Thank you. I wanted to ask about John and his actions towards me. Did you want me to do the romance spread, or did you just want to ask what his intentions are towards you? Just intentions. You got it, babe. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are John's intentions towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are John's intentions towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are John's intentions towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are John's intentions towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are John's intentions towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are John's intentions towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are John's intentions towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are John's intentions towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are John's intentions towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are John's intentions towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are John's intentions towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are John's intentions towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are John's intentions towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are John's intentions towards Fernando? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are John's intentions towards Fernando? Two of Cups reversed, the Hierophant reversed, the Hangman, Two of Pentacles, King of Cups, Six of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Pentacles reversed, King of Swords reversed, the Devil reversed, and Seven of Swords. Be very, very, very careful with John if you even want to continue forth with him, because he plays games. Excuse me. I was just talking, I just mentioned it earlier. I get really burpy when I have a really intense message to give and I don't know why. I don't know if it's spirit is just like pushing all the like burps out of me. It's so gross. So sorry. Excuse me. He is a game player. His intentions are Seven of Swords. Cheating, lying, theft, betrayal. He does hold some affections for you with the King of Cups, but you're not the only one. You are not the only one. Two of Cups reversed with the Six of Pentacles reversed. He has no intentions or ability of providing to you an equal balance of connection. Two of Cups reversed and Six of Pentacles reversed. He will act out of traditional. He will be breaking taboos with the Hierophant reverse. The Hierophant reverse is somebody who acts outside of the norms of what is expected in any situation. And if this is a friendship or a romantic connection, he will be acting outside of the bounds of what is the correct behavior towards someone. Because he doesn't, his Queen of Pentacles reversed, his Six of Pentacles reversed, his ideals are not aligned with yours. And I do think that there's other people with this Two of Pentacles. I feel like he wants to fit you into his life with somebody else. With the Two of Pentacles, with the Devil reversed. Like you're a temptation that he's going to accept. King of Swords reversed, Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles reversed. He's not fair. The King of Swords reversed is a punisher. Is really unfair. Wow. I mean, Six of Pentacles reversed, the Hierophant reversed, King of Swords reversed, Seven of Swords. His intentions are not good. They're really shitty. I'm really sorry, but this person, I don't know them, but I have half a mind to say that they need to really work on themselves if they feel that they can just act this way with somebody. Because he feels like he can operate this way. I sincerely think there's some other person in his life that is coming into either this friendship or relationship. There's some kind of third party. And if there isn't a third party, purely his intentions, Seven of Swords, King of Swords reversed, Six of Pentacles reversed, the Hierophant reversed. These are all malintentioned cards. It's like he wants you on his terms. He operates on his terms. It's very Hierophant. I see the Hierophant reversed and the King of Swords reversed a lot for people like that. He may be a narcissist, or he could just be a player, an F-boy. I'm not sure. But when I see the Six of Pentacles reversed, that's two people that their ideals are not aligned. Yeah, I'm sorry. Be very, very careful, Fernando. If you even want to proceed further, if you feel that this is accurate, if this is resonating with you, I would listen to your intuition here. I think your intuition is serving you. And if you don't want to be someone's third party or their like plaything, which I don't think you do. If you do, then go forth. If you want to just have some fun, like he'll but even then, like Seven of Swords, that's not fun. Seven of Swords is never fun. Even when it's just like a low-key thing, which is something I don't think you want. He wants something low-key and he wants something on his own terms. Playing games, misleading you, telling you something. The Seven of Swords is lying, telling you something that you want to hear to get you in bed. I see it happen all the time. And I hate it. And those people need to just get on FetLife or something and find someone who's just down to F and not want a relationship, because that's where he's at. He doesn't want a commitment. And you want one and you deserve one. So that is what I am seeing about John, sweet Fernando. Yeah, be very careful, love. The Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, King of Swords reverse, those are all very scary cards. Whenever I see those, I'm even when I do readings for myself, if any of those cards come up, I freak out. I'm like, oh my God, this person might be a narcissist, this person might be bipolar, or they just are not acting correctly. It scares me. And then I pull away. If I ever see those cards, I'm like, sorry, too scared, can't go forward, I don't want to be hurt. You're so welcome, Fernando. Very welcome. And thank you for accepting my honesty. You know, I will never mislead you. I just want you to hear the truth. I want you to protect yourself, and I want you to find the love that you deserve. Okay? Thank you so much, love. Says Mita and Manaj, if you would like free questions are over for tonight. I stopped giving free readings after the 2-hour mark. If you're looking for a free reading, please hit the notification bell. That way you'll know every time I go live, that's when we give free readings. If you are in the room, like right when I go live, you've got a really good chance of winning a free reading. I tell people this all the time, and then I never see them come back to my room. I swear, if you do it, got a really good chance of winning. Okay? All right, I'm going to do a last call for alcohol, last call, closing time. Closing time. Last call for donations, because I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. I don't know what I want to eat, yo. What should I eat? I'm a vegetarian and I'm a very picky eater. Tell me what I should eat. Oh no, what to eat, y'all. I think I might just make nachos. I've been defaulting to nachos a lot lately. Just get some cheese and some chips. That's what's up. Last call for donations. La 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 la. Last call. Last call for donations. Last call for all donations. Last call for all donations. Last call. Last call for donations. Last call for all donations. I'm going to give it another 30 seconds and I think I'm going to close it out. Last call for all donations. Last call, all donations. Last call. All right, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all so much, and I will see you all tomorrow.